one of the least understood tools out there right now, but with the greatest impact on affordability is the temporary buy down. We've been talking about this for almost a year now, but nobody seems to be listening. So please, let me have your attention, help your buyers move some listings and close more transactions. A temporary buy down is simply a financial incentive in which the seller is going to prepay some of the mortgage interest up front at closing to reduce the buyer's monthly payment over a period of time, like 1, 2, or 3 years. Personally, I call it the affordability stopgap measure. Now, we have to understand this. A 2-1 temporary buy down is going to have greater impact on a mortgage payment than even a $50,000 reduction in price on that same home. Let's examine the monthly payments on the average Pierce County listing price at current market rates right now, and then compare that with the 2-1 temporary buy down payment and then the payment on that same house, $50,000 lower. Here's the median price on homes sold last month. Now let's assume a 5% down payment, and we'll use average market rates last week. That's going to provide a payment as such. Now, take note of the max allowed seller concessions on conventional loans and just kind of file that away for right now. When we look at the 2-1 temporary buy down, it's going to decrease the payment by $656 a month. And note, the cost will fall under that 3% max allowed seller concessions. Now, this is going to leave funds left over to help the buyer pay some closing costs or even fund a slightly lower interest rate. Now, what if the seller accepted an offer $50,000 below list price? How's that affect payment? The payment will be lower, of course. However, the payment at $50,000 lower is still $240 higher than the temporary buy down payment. Wow, that's amazing. As we saw, the buyer saved $656 a month using a temporary buy down, and that payment is still $240 lower than the payment on that same home sold for $50,000 less. So what sounds more attractive to you? Giving up $50K or 3% seller concessions? We just need to gently remind brokers and sellers to take a 3% concession into consideration when coming up with the pricing strategy for any new listings. That 3% seller concession will go a long way to selling their home much quicker and provides more than enough funds to cover the temporary buy down fees. When you're ready to move homes faster and close more transactions, learn about temporary buy downs and our other tricks, tips, and tools by reaching out to us today. We're excited to partner with you to give you that extra edge. My information is below. I look forward to hearing from you.